Yeah, and I started my business here in the hood, and just as a way to illustrate a new point of view about the youth culture in South Africa, just to encourage positivity in the youth. I'm Wandile Zondo, born in Soweto, studied in Soweto, pretty much, yeah, true Sowetan, and raised from the blue-collar workers. My mom, my dad don't have something that represents us as the youth of Soweto in terms of a clothing brand. Location culture has done it like national, but when you come and like deep into Soweto, there's no brand that was like kind of rooted and that had its own concept store. We moved 2005 to register our business, and then yeah, from that business plan, I always wanted to like create a store in Soweto that would basically give other creatives a platform. In terms of like, but that at that time it was just focused at fashion designers, because we had a lot of peers that are fashion designers. It was just focused at putting them on as well. It's to say, also try to model it under YDE, because it was also YDE days. So it's like, okay, we'd have friends and then have our store. Okay, we'll just probably get more of the space, but we'll also try and accommodate for them. And then yeah, I did my first business plan, went to my cousins, and they were like, dude, come on, chill, no, we're not gonna, okay, think about it. Okay, I went back, but I was still doing the same thing, you know, buying second-hand clothes. And then at my house, I had a back room, like a typical boy from the hood back room. And then kind of took back room, because it was a storage room. I took my back room and made it a studio and went to live in a storage room. Even if when you look and when you study like businesses of people that have an impact in their communities all around the world, is that there's a common thread, is that they started from nothing. It was just an idea, but they believed in it. We are these because we always believe that like the brand is an extension of who we are. So as a kid, I never stopped running since high school. You know, I've always heard my uncle who always said to me, always keep active. You know, I always played soccer. And then after high school, you realize like soccer is a team sport, so it's hard to keep a group of people with a lot of responsibilities and starting out in life. So it was like I kept on running because I can do it on my own anytime. And throughout the years, I've been running, been at it. And yeah, and it was also, you know, always trying to stay in the interwebs and see what the people in other cities around you who are into the same culture, which is street culture, are doing, and realize there's this wave that's bubbling globally of running crews.
I joined Thesis Run crew because I saw people who aspire to lead healthy lives. It's a lifestyle.
I mean, it's the Kasi vibe, you know. You get to run with people that share the same values.
I grew up in Soweto, okay? So every morning I'll see people running, and I was interested in running. So I decided, let me just come join the guys. Since it's where I stay, it makes life easier for me.
And being in Soweto, in the beginning, could have been a huge disadvantage. But now it's an advantage because everyone wants to come back to the hood. When I said this, like, started reading Black Consciousness, it's like the saying that it's a miracle on its own for a black kid to make it into adulthood. That kind of that didn't sit well with me. You know, I wanted that to change. It mustn't be a miracle. It is how it's supposed to be. It's, you know, I just think like now as a brand, we really need to move into a direction of people having more access into the brand. Like this culture, living in more spaces now, it needs to just grow. You know, we need to see more partnership with kids from Ekukule to Esishiko, Emlazi. You know, we've done it in Kagiso. We need to do it as social. We need to, like, this must just spread out, you know.